This podcast is part of the Podcast Arcade Network.
Welcome to the You Choose podcast. We're so glad you're here. Please take a moment, pause this podcast right now, and share it with someone you think would find this podcast interesting. We would really appreciate it. Please go to youchoosepodcast.com. That's the letter U, choosepodcast.com, and find the different ways that you can connect with us and how you can be part of the live event. And without further ado, let's get into the adventure you choose. We're going to be traveling through space, and we're going to be space junk collectors. So if you're new to the podcast and new to the stream, what we do is we go through these old Choose Your Own Adventure or Choose Your Own Adventure adjacent books, and then people in the chat can chime in and decide what we do when we get to decision point, and then we go that direction. So if you're listening later,
what are you going to do on a Thursday night?
Yeah, come on.
Right?
Yeah. So you can get these electronically. And yeah, so if you're listening later, you can pull these up and follow along. If you're live, just like Eddie said, sit back, relax, hang on for the ride, because these books are
Get a
bonkers.
cup of tea. They're insane. Make yourself a cup of tea, a nice little cup of tea, a beer, whatever you want. Me tonight, I'm drinking candle wax.
Yay! With the proper nutrition. Is that part of a balanced breakfast? Remember the 80s commercials?
All part of your balanced breakfast. Candle wax. That's what
wax.
the kids are drinking. I'm going to singe my mustache hairs.
Yeah. That's part of the commercial. Light your mustache on fire. Eddie's candle wax.
Is your mustache getting...
There's a picture of Eddie on the box with part of his beard burned off.
Is your mustache getting too big for its britches? Show your mustache who's boss. Melt it with a candle.
Melt it with a candle. Real men shave with a candle. They don't shave with a razor.
Real men
with a candle.
Real men melt their beards. Listen, you're gonna shave like some normal little plebeian? No. Get a candle and burn your beard off.
real men burn their beards off. Oh man.
Real men burn their beards. Like Lee was saying, sit back, enjoy this, and anybody who does listen to the audio version of this every other Thursday night, and like every other, how do I know where to timestamp this? Right now, it is the day after Star Wars Day, May the 5th. Be with you.
Yes.
So timestamp this sucker. So we will go every other week.
Yes.
Thursdays at 8:30 Central Standard Time, 8:30-ish.
Yes, 8:30
Central Standard Time. And for about an hour or so, we sit back and go on a wild and woolly adventure. This time, we're going to be in space. The cover of this book is insane.
Oh, giant spider on top of a spaceship. I mean,
you don't get more. What else do you want?
What more do you need?
You're selfish if you want more than this.
Yes, exactly. So we'll go through this one again. Usually what we do is we go through them twice, because when we were kids, we'd go through these books twice or more than twice, obviously, to get a different story. So this one is a Which Way book. Space Raiders in the Planet of Doom. Strange, deadly creatures and dangerous new worlds challenge you in outer space! !
It's bad enough we're in space. We're 9 years old, for God's sakes.
Yes.
And we're in space. I'm not equipped for this.
No. Well,
now I got a spider the size of a Volkswagen?
Yeah. And we're collecting junk in space. We're 9. We're hitting our midlife. When we're 12, we're hitting a midlife crisis.
Right. I mean, Lee, fun fact about Lee, everybody. Lee is a super fan, if you will, of J.R.R. Tolkien and the Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Everything Tolkien-esque.
Yeah.
But you read that book, you're reading The Two Towers, and you come across Shelob the spider.
Yes.
And you're like, what's worse than this? What's worse than this? How about Shelob in space?
Space. Oh, yes. There we go. There's a mashup. Lord of the Rings in space.
Oh, God. Can you imagine that?
That'd be great.
Lord of the Rings of Saturn.
The Rings of Saturn. Oh man.
Oh.
I think I'd probably start pivoting it towards Spaceballs and just get comical.
You have to at that point.
You'd have to.
We're like, Middle Earth. Forget about Middle Earth, man. We're in Middle Mars.
Yeah, exactly.
We're getting crazy up in here.
Flamethrowers. Lord of the Rings flamethrowers. That's where all the money from the movies are made.
Exactly.
Kids love this one.
You got like Frodo just looking at the camera. Merchandising.
Exactly. Oh man. Well, let's get started.
We're gonna go through. Yep, Space Raiders and the Planet of Doom. This is our second go through. So, like we do when we revisit the story, we as the narrators force the first decision to purposely avoid having to relive the previous adventure. So, the first choice we will dictate, and beyond that is your choice.
Your adventure.
So here we go.
1983, Eddie.
This was 1983.
Here's this wonderful illustration of 9-year-old us sitting in a chair talking on our phone, and it says, "You wreck it, we collect it."
There you go.
Oh,
there you go. That's the motto of our lives, you and me.
Yeah, you wreck it, we collect it. Exactly.
That's just it. That's
Quasar. We're the administrator of the Quasar Galactic Salvage Service. We're 9 years old, and we're running our own salvage service. Come on. We're
an ambitious young lad or lass in the 21st century, going for space junk collecting.
That's what our guidance counselor told us in high school. You should get into space junk collecting. That's what you need to get. That's where
Listen, Johnny. How do you feel about trash? I don't know. In space. Oh, even better.
Sign me up. Does that require a degree? Do you need a degree for that? Do you have to take a test?
No, Billy. You just need a can-do attitude, space boots,
and a phone.
A wicked lung capacity. Yeah, and a rotary phone.
And a rotary phone.
This is the 80s.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I noticed we have a touch-tone phone and a file cabinet, and it's like the year 2230.
Is this sucker cordless?
No, not in the 80s.
Because it better be in the future.
All right.
Did you want to kick this one off, sir, or should I?
Yeah, I'll start, and then we'll have you hop in. You are the young assistant. Oh, we're only an assistant. I forgot. We're a young assistant in a small, cluttered office on Hegel, 4th planet in the Centaurus system. On the door outside, a sign says Quasar Galactic Salvage Service. Above your desk is posted the company slogan, "You wreck it, we collect it." It's summer, and everyone is on vacation, so for the time being, you're in charge. At the moment, you're plotting out your next job, the recovery of Triclinium Cruiser that crashed on a small, unnamed planet in the Delta Quadrant. She was carrying a load of dialoid crystals, the most powerful substance in the universe. Your only competition will be the infamous Tentacles Shiver gang leader of a ruthless band of galactic outlaws known as the Space Raiders. Tentacles, a 6-foot mutant jellyfish who walks on his long tentacles, emerged from a radioactive ocean some 20 years earlier. Since then, Shiver has spent part of his time assembling his grotesque gang and other part pillaging and enslaving whole planets throughout the galaxy. Tentacles wants the crystals in order to further his dream of dominating the universe. Your job will be to beat him to the wreck and recover the crystals for yourself. Get to page 2 here. Just as you're about to board your ship, a friend runs into some startling news. The Nova Princess is down and abandoned. She's open for salvage. The princess, you exclaim. She was carrying the Millennium device. Is it safe? Hardly, says your friend.
Nova is my cross-dressing name, in case anyone's wondering.
The Millennium device?
Nova Princess.
That's Nova Princess.
my cross-dressing persona.
There you go. All right. Hardly, says your Hardly, says your friend. One of the crew members went nuts and programmed it to go off in a week. The only way it can be deactivated is by solving some difficult riddles. Where is that crew member now, you ask? Disappeared along with the rest of the crew. The Federation is offering 1 billion drams of gold to whoever can shut off the device. If that thing isn't deactivated, the whole end of the galaxy could blow, you say. And that just could happen because she's down on the most dreaded planet in the universe, the place from which no one has ever returned, she says. You know at once your friend can be talking about only one place, the planet of doom. Well, what's it going to be? Yeah, dun, dun, dun. What's it going to be, she asked. Tentacles or doom?
The age-old question, kids.
Yeah, tentacles
or doom.
Not paper or plastic.
That's the version
tentacles or doom.
Paper, rock, scissors we play is paper, tentacles, or doom.
Yes.
Ironically, paper beats doom.
Yes, of course. Every time. I love the setup. 2 pages, and you have a heck of a decision.
Right out of the gate. You're not playing games.
No.
What is this? Some late 80s choose your own adventure where you get one choice the whole time? No.
This is early 80s. You get a choice on every page.
Early 80s. We got. You want some choices? Here's some choices. So last time, I believe, if I remember right, we chose to go to the planet of doom.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. We went to page 5.
We went after tentacles.
Yes, I believe so. That's what I have in my notes.
All right. Well, I believe your notes.
Okay.
So the next stop will be Planet Doom. So we have to, by the rules of this podcast, we're forced to turn to page 3.
Our hands are tied. Our tentacles are tied.
I got my tentacles tied behind my back. What do you want? With the double moons of Hegel high overhead, you board your ship and lift off for the planet of Doom. Before long, you've accelerated to the speed of light. Then, passing your hand over a green sensor on your control panel, you make the jump into hyperspace and roar away, which you can't because you can't hear sound in space.
Ah, yes.
Kids.
Come on. Don't they know that?
Or we're roaring inside the inside the ship.
Inside the ship, yeah. Yeah, we're 9. We should
know this. Roaring into the lightless void at quantum speeds. Ooh. You turn control of the ship over to your onboard computer and settle down to review a report on the Millennium device, the powerful bomb you must deactivate that only eats avocado toast.
Ooh, how barbaric.
That's the millennial device. I'm sorry.
Oh, dad joke. Wah, wah, wah.
That's a joke. The powerful bomb you must deactivate once you reach your destination. By the way, I love avocado toast.
Yeah, nothing wrong
on the
with
record.
It's good stuff. It is.
Yummy. You're barely halfway through the report when your computer sends you an urgent message. Salvage alert. Salvage alert. In 3 parsecs, we will be passing over the planet Arachnia in the Ragon system. Our computer has like self-awareness. Computer, have detected a large deposit. Deposit is misspelled. I want to point out.
You're right. It is. Deposit.
Deposit of rare 40-pound borolite emeralds. Listen, this isn't some crappy 16-pound borolite emerald.
40.
These are the This Is 40 midlife crisis version of emeralds.
And we still use the standard system in the future.
Right? Borolite emeralds on the surface. Do you wish to break hyperspace in order to recover the gems? Not the cartoon. Not the girl, not the rock band that saves the day.
Yes. Jim is my name.
You bet. No one else is the same.
Jim.
You bet you do. Borolite emeralds of that size could be worth a fortune. Emphasis on the could be, by the way. We're not confident.
Oh, you're right. Could be.
Like, you know our luck. We're going to go to this planet. We're going to rip up 50 of these things. I mean, I got 800 pounds of emeralds. You roll up on planet Emerald, and you're like, oh, man. You're like, man, we build houses out of those stupid things.
It's like, it's like plastic spoons or something.
Exactly. It's like, sand. You pull your ship off of automatic pilot and break from hyperspace in a blinding flash of gold and purple light. Turn to page 4. You flip on your view screen and look down on the brown planet of Arachnia. Your scanner locates the emeralds, and hypermagnification brings them into focus. They lie on a barren, rocky plain and seem to be tangled in a mass of white ropes. Further scanning locates the planet's only life forms, a nest of giant 400-pound spiders in a cave some 3 kilometers away. 400-pound spiders.
Woo, that's a big one.
Our measurements are all over the place, by the way. We're measuring things in pounds, then kilometers.
I know. Spelling things wrong.
Spelling it desposits. The spiders don't appear to be a threat at that distance. They're 400 pounds.
Yeah.
They're always a threat.
Yeah, exactly.
So you set down your ship. After a quick survey, you head for the emeralds. There's something about that's the title track to our upcoming album. Head for the Emeralds.
Head for the Emeralds. Yes.
starring lead vocals by Lee Searcy.
Yes. On guitar.
Something...
I only play guitar.
You play guitar and I play the accordion. It's a winning combination.
Oh yeah.
There's something about the tangle of white ropes on a planet of spiders around the jewels that fascinate you. It's not their glistening appearance, rather, it's their honey-like smell. Before long, man, nothing like honey ropes. It's my favorite snack on when I'm going on a planet.
That's right. Grab yourself a handful of honey ropes.
You know, when you're traveling intergalactically and you're looking for some emeralds and you just get a hankering for some honey ropes.
Get a hankering.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Grab some honey ropes.
I'm hungry, but I don't know what for.
Yeah.
Like, you want some jerky? Got some space jerky in the car? No, I don't want space jerky, man. I'm sick of space jerky.
I want some honey rope.
We got that spaceman ice cream we got at NASA. I don't want that spaceman ice cream. They're eating chalk. You ever had that, Lee? The spaceman ice cream?
Yeah, the freeze-dried ice cream.
Insane.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. It's nasty.
It is nasty, but I had it.
It's like, hey kids, do you know what Christmas with no presents tastes like? It tastes like spaceman ice cream.
Yeah. Oh jeez.
Oh no, I want something a little bit more like, ropey, but like got some honey ropes over here. You say honey ropes? This is like ropes soaked in honey?
Yeah. It's great. Did you
sign me up for honey ropes?
You push everybody out of the way to get to it. You knock down your own grandma.
Knocking him out of your way.
You knock grandma down. You don't care.
Listen, grandma, you've been here long enough. It's been a ropes are for me.
Get out of my way.
It's their honey-like smell. Before long, your mouth is watering. You've got to have a taste of whatever it... Okay, this sentence alone, taken out of context, could be horrible. Right here. Pretend you're just getting into... Hey, listener, if you are listening to this podcast, pretend you haven't heard anything yet at all. And this is the first line you hear. You've got to have a taste of whatever it is that's coating that rope.
That can be really taken out of context.
That is the worst thing ever. That's the worst advice, kids. Anything coating a rope. Anything coating a rope is not worth tasting.
No, probably not.
You well know rule number 6 in the Uniform Space Code of Conduct. Never taste or touch anything until it's gone through poison analysis. That's good advice.
That's good advice. No matter what time of period it is, that's always good advice, folks.
I don't care how honey-like it is. I don't care how ropey it is. You don't lick space honey ropes.
No. It has to go through poison analysis.
Exactly. But how, you wonder, could anything that smells so good possibly be bad?
Man.
Worst decision making. We're a pilot?
We're a pilot? Yeah. We're an assistant in a junkyard. Come on. We're smarter than this.
The poison analyzer is back at the ship. And anyway, all you want is one tiny little taste of the honey ropes.
Oh, geez.
If you decide to return for the analyzer, go to page 11. If you want to taste the sweet, sweet honey ropes, then turn to page 8. So there we go, viewers. Do we go back to the poison analysis, or do we just do it? Just be like Nike and eat those honey ropes.
Stick our head in there and just go for it. I love how they just set it up. They're just like daring 9-year-old Eddie.
Daring you.
To lick that rope.
Daring me to. It's like a hot stove. Like I can't resist it. It's like, do you want to touch the flaming red hot stove, or do you want to go pick yourself up? Like, I gotta touch the stove. Though.
Look at the shiny red candy-like button. You gotta touch it. Gotta touch it.
I gotta drink the candle wax.
Yeah, it tastes so good. All right,
don't do it. Don't.
So what do you think? Let's make heads the analyzer. And tails,
heads,
just stick your head into that rope and go crazy.
Listen, I got a tongue and a mouth, and they're meant for honey ropes.
And the only cure is honey ropes.
More honey ropes. I say yes. Heads is analyzer, tails is ropes. I've never been more scared in my life.
All right, here we go. Heads. We're gonna go get the analyzer.
Thank God.
Thank goodness. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that would have been bad.
I already know where that would have gone, but who knows? You never know these books. It still might get us in trouble. So page 11.
The honey ropes infuse you with honey strength rope powers, and you're like, oh,
super strength. Oh, hey, Kim's in the chat. Hey, Kim. All right, so page 11. You flip on the view screen and scan the outside of the ship. What you see disgusts and frightens you at the same time. There, clambering above your ship, is a huge 400-pound spider. While you watch, she spins a thick white web around your ship. You groan. It's clear your hairy-legged friend intends for you to stay a while. I bet those emeralds were nothing but a trap to lure me here, you say to yourself. I'm afraid that spider I'm up against is no dummy. Luckily, you're no dummy either. I just love that.
That's right.
I'm not a dummy.
I almost ate some honey ropes I just saw laying around, but that's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't judge me. Don't honey rope judge me.
The guidance counselor didn't tell me about spiders in space. You kick off your shoes and step onto a rubber pad near the control panel. Then you twist a dial and send 1,000 volts of electricity through the skin of the ship. The pad protects you, but there's no protection for the spider. You hear a high-pitched shriek, and then see her drop to the ground and skitter away. A few moments later, you've blasted off the surface of Arachnia and resumed your journey of doom. I mean, the planet's named Arachnia. We should have already kind of assumed.
We knew what we were doing.
Yeah. I'm glad to be rid of that spider, you say, accelerating once more to super light speed. Anything with more than 4 legs always gives me the creeps. Go to page 16. Okay.
But oddly not enough to not want to eat those honey ropes.
No, exactly. Your voyage is relatively uneventful until you are almost to doom. In a zone in which there should be as much as a speck of cosmic dust, your EWI, early warning interceptors, have detected large chunks of debris. In hyperspace, an encounter with any solid object could be fatal. You realize you must brake to sublight speed at once. You reach for the throttle and begin to pull back. It comes halfway, then sticks. Your EWI signals that you are just 10 parsecs from encountering debris. In a near panic, you reach for a hammer, then hesitate. Maybe I should give it one last pull with my hands, you think. I'd hate to break off the throttle trying to hammer it free. 6 parsecs to act. No time to try both. This is great. If you use the hammer to knock the throttle loose, turn to page 30. If you pull it again with your hands with all your strength, turn to page 33.
So we're asking, literally, is it hammer time?
Oh, man. You had dun, 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 dun. Get your hammer pants on.
Also, I like the fact, what was I going to say here? Oh, you said debris is in space. I didn't know there's cheese in space.
Oh,
Debris.
Another dad joke.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
This episode is going to be 100% dad joke filled.
Dad joke filled. So get ready. Oh man! And notice in the little illustration, guess what we're wearing? Our belt.
We have a belt. Look at our belt. Our belt is smartly our little polo is smartly tucked into our belted jeans.
Yes. Oh yeah. All right. So Kim says, "Knock it loose." So the hammer. Get the. It is hammer time, Eddie. So
It is.
Page 30.
30. Here we go. 30 and 40. With but 4 parsecs to go, you bang the throttle with the hammer. It doesn't budge, and now you have but 2 parsecs remaining. In desperation, you pull back the hammer and smash the throttle stick with all your might. However, rather than breaking free, it simply snaps in two. You reach for the broken stick, but it's already too late. You're in the danger zone, and Kenny Loggins is all about
Dun,
it.
dun, dun, dun. Yes.
He's like, you should have had some honey ropes. You're gonna die in the danger zone.
Honey rope cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast.
Ooh, honey ropes. Bam! You've struck something, a glancing blow, and the ship begins to tumble. Over and over you go, hopelessly and helplessly, out of control. You strap yourself into your seat and hold on. Your hammer has brought you a hyperspace amusement ride.
Okay.
But it's a ride you just as soon not be on, because there is no telling when it might be over or where it might end up. The end.
And Al's in the chat. Just in time to watch us die a horrible, painful death. Al.
We're just tumbling through space aimlessly.
I guess.
Because we had to gosh darn hit the handle with a hammer?
Oh, man. I love it.
Do you remember when Riboflavin?
Oh, yes.
Riboflavin, they were all about that. Like somehow Riboflavin was like on the radar for they're like, ooh.
Yeah, that was like a kick for a while. I don't remember.
It really was. Like,
what was that? Is that a new, like a vitamin, or I don't remember. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Al knows what riboflavin is, or we could also consult, Jill, and then see what she has to say about the benefits of the riboflavin. I have I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy theory, but I will say that what I'm betting you is that they being the boomers when we were children, figured out how incredibly easy it was to add riboflavin to anything.
Uh-huh.
And so they're just like, man, put some there's probably riboflavin in our blue jeans back then.
Oh, I'm sure it was. Yes. They're like, put some riboflavin in it. The kids will love it.
Put some riboflavin in there. Tell them it's a vitamin.
It sounds great. Yeah. Al says a vitamin. Okay. I haven't heard riboflavin for 30 years? But you're right. Everything had riboflavin in it in the 80s.
Oh, riboflavin, also known as vitamin B2, is a vitamin found in food and sold as a dietary supplement. It is essential to the formation of 2 major coenzymes, blah, 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 blue. It's a vitamin B2.
Well,
gotta have that riboflavin.
Riboflavin sounds a lot more sophisticated than vitamin B2.
Vitamin B. That's what they were like, man, what other word can we use for this?
Yeah. Come on, people. Hey, Johnny, our intern over there. How about riboflavin? Flavorable? Ribo? Sounds good.
Right.
Great. Put it in there. All right.
Put the riboflavin in there. Hey, you got the new He-Man figure. It's Ribo Man with his riboflavin warrior.
Let's put riboflavin on He-Man too.
Kids will love it. He smells like patchouli and he gives you vitamins.
Honey rope. Put some honey rope in there.
Soak it in. Honey rope.
Oh man. Well, we're gonna shift gears. We're gonna go from space to the Dragon's Den.
Ooh.
So out of the pot and into the fire, I guess.
I guess.
Riboflavin. It's what plants crave.
Yeah,
According to Al
Brondo.
Garrison. That's awesome.
So we're diving into the Dragon's Den. This is a proper choose your own adventure book, not an adjacent choose your own adventure.
This is the real deal.
And this is a number 33. This is still probably pretty early on.
Yeah, this is by Richard Brightfield. He wrote several of these, so he's a pretty well known in the choose your own adventure universe. Let's see, this one 1984, Eddie, when this one came out.
1984.
Yes,
I was 7.
7-year-old Eddie. You're probably
now.
Let's see, you didn't have a job yet, but you were probably part-time someplace.
Not yet. I'm working part-time at the coal mine. You know, not really, not a lot of pressure on me quite yet.
Yeah.
Small enough to fit in small spaces. If you don't mind going back to the cover real quick, I want to point one thing out. Could the male protagonist on the left look any more smarmy? Look at his face.
Oh, you're right. So the cover was by Paul Granger. Him and Edward Packard did a lot of stuff together. Paul Granger did a lot of covers. Chimney Rock, the Who Killed Harlow Thrombey, some iconic ones. But yes, you're right. His eyes look kind of evil. That's us.
He's like, all I see when I see a back is a knife storage device.
This is where I store all my knives. See that back over there? That's where I store my knives.
see that person's back? That's your friend's back. Yeah, I'm going to store all my knives in there.
Al, no, Eddie would disagree with Al. Labor laws wouldn't let you work full-time at 7. In the 80s, they would.
No, this is 1980s, Al.
They don't care.
It's 1980, 84. They're like, 7?
7?
You should have a house payment and crow's feet by then.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You should be kicking back in your recliner, drinking a beer in your hand, watching Matlock or Murder, She Wrote or Love Boat.
This was when you were applying for a job as a 7-year-old back in the 80s, the classic trope was like there was a checklist for the guy interviewing you. He's like, all right, call the kid a kid. Hey, kid. The second thing was blow smoke in kid's face.
Yeah.
Like,
so, when can you work? When can you start?
You want a job in the coal mine, huh? He's like, yeah, I'm 7. I need to earn my keep. My parents are baby boomers.
I'm gonna bust my hump and earn my keep.
High life, exactly. You're on the way home.
High life is the after work beer preferred by 5th graders.
Your 12-hour shift at the coal mine is done. You're 9 years old. You got to go and get your Miller High Life on the way home.
That's awesome. Oh man.
Oh lordy. All right.
Let's get into the Dragon's Den. So you
get into the Dragon's Den.
Start this one, Eddie.
The Dragon's Den, illustrated by Paul Abrams, an Edward Packard book. As a fellow Eddie, I can get behind this.
Yes.
Here we go. And the illustration that looks like Pinocchio, and I'm not kidding.
No, it is.
It is long ago. You are in the time of knights and castles and dragons. You are a wanderer traveling from one small medieval kingdom to another. At this moment, you are in search of an adventure that will test all of your abilities and perhaps lead you to your fortune. You are traveling. These books don't waste time. That's the first paragraph.
Yes. This is just like the other one.
I got to give them credit. They just kind of were like, boom.
Out of the gate.
You are traveling through a small kingdom when you see scorched trees, burned fields, deserted houses, and a headless Al Garrison laying on the ground.
Oh, no.
The remaining local people.
Clutching a Miller High Life in his hand.
Clutching a crumpled Miller High Life can in his lifeless hands. The remaining local people are too terrified even to talk about what has happened, particularly with a stranger. But you know that there could be only one cause of this destruction: dragons.
Ooh.
See, we have a correspondence course degree in dragonology.
Yeah, we can look at a crime scene and know exactly what happened here.
Look, dude, this is totally a dragon. This is what Lee does whenever he's like a car accident. He's like,
Yeah,
the dragon was here.
I know exactly. I took a correspondence course for 2 weeks. I know what I'm doing.
Yep, clearly a dragon. Everybody, go home.
Obviously, everybody can go home. Show's over.
You also know that dragons are notorious thieves who hoard the treasure they steal. Here's your chance for some real excitement. I don't think that that's very fair to categorize all dragons like that.
Yeah.
That seems a little bit
seems dragon phobic.
Dragonist. Yeah.
Dragon phobic.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Al comes back with high life in one hand, time in the other because I'm a working man.
I'm a working man.
Page 2. That evening, while dining at a small inn, you chance to overhear two people talking at a nearby table. We're a spy.
Yeah, we're kind of nosy.
Treasure is being discussed, and a map is being examined. You slip quietly from your seat and move into an empty chair at their table. Taken by surprise, they look at you suspiciously. This is an A-B conversation. You just see yourself out of it, buddy.
Another one,
Like
Eddie.
like
Another dad joke.
Dad jokes. You choose your own adventure. Now, about this you have to really admire
our gumption.
The gumption that we have. So, now about this treasure, you say in a low voice. Surely you need an experienced hand to help you find it. The two conspirators stand up and are about to bolt for the door, but you hold your hand up and they sit down again.
Wow. You're not going anywhere.
Now let's have a look at that map, you say with a grin. And then they shoot you in the head with a bow and arrow.
The bow and arrow,
yeah. Map? What map? One of them says. Boke, have you seen any maps? No, the other one replies. He's a small thin boy about your age. I don't know anything about the one you have tucked into the top of your boot, you interrupt. Are you a king's agent? Asks the heavier one. A look of fear on his face. 80s. A heavier one. Yeah, we just couldn't wait to fat shame people in the 80s.
Yeah, he's well nourished.
On my honor, as a free wanderer, I'm not, you say. Go to the next page. Well, if you're not an agent, then you're going to get all three of us sent to the salt mines.
What?
The king's spies are all about. We'd better discuss this in my room. We can't all go upstairs at once. It would be too conspicuous. So we'll all go one at a time, which isn't conspicuous at all.
No.
I'll go first, of course. How can I trust that the two of you won't try to slip out the back of the inn or even try to do me in upstairs, you ask? Because trust has been established clearly already.
Oh, clearly. Yeah. Just walk up to him.
Bless me, we wouldn't do that. That seems legit. I trust him.
Sure, why not? Yeah. Just met you.
You seem to be, if we are from what you seem, the one person we're looking for, says Boke. Boke. That's a weird.
My name's Boke.
If you trust them and go to the room, turn to page 10. If you don't trust them and insist on meeting outside, turn to page 58.
Wow. What a setup. And keeps to the trope of all Choose Your Own Adventure books that we're just this obnoxious know-it-all kid. I mean,
exactly.
These are different authors, but they all seem to have that consistency for whatever reason.
Every time. It's like, you have a confidence and braggadocious nature that belies your 9-year-old body.
Of course. All right.
Al coming in with trusting strangers never killed anyone.
Okay. All right. We trust them. Go up to the room. So that'll be page 10. So we'll give it another second or two, but otherwise
he's just trying his best to get us murdered. Dang! Another vote for trust.
Another vote for trust. Okay. So that's page 10. Looks like we're gonna trust strangers.
This is like pre-2020 Eddie levels of trust here.
Yes.
It's like, he seems nice.
Yeah, he's a good
What's
guy.
the worst that could happen?
He's got a knife in his boot. It's okay.
He's got a gleam in his eye and a knife in his boot, and he's looking at my back. He's got Polaroids of my back.
Mapped out.
Ooh, that's a nice spot for a knife.
Yeah, why not? Oh man.
I wonder which one I'll store right here.
He walks up to you, Eddie, you got a nice back.
You got a nice back. I could hold about a good solid 7 or 8 knives on there.
At least. Oh man. He starts drawing little circles on your back. Okay, right here. Oh geez.
That seems weird. Weird. So we're about to get trafficked. All right. Lee, we're gonna go trust these guys despite the fact that we've not there's anything. So there you go. To page 10, sir.
Page 10. Once secure in the privacy of his room, the heavy man begins, or like in the chat, husky or big boned man.
Give him a name, god dang it.
I know, it just says it's the heavy guy.
They call him Porkins, you know they would.
Oh, yes. The heavy man begins his story. Oh, here's his name. My name is Reynold. A week ago, I found a man lying wounded way up on Dragon Mountain. He probably had a knife in his back.
All right, he did.
Yeah. I tried to help him, but he was past help. Just before he died, he gave me a map. What does the map show, you ask? Reynold unfolds a small piece of parchment, the location of a cave high up on the side of the mountain. Whether there's treasure in the cave, I don't know. But in the last minute of his life, the man mumbled something about an immense hoard of dragon treasure beneath the earth. Tell me how to get to this cave, you say, and I'll give you part of any treasure I find. Turn to page 15. Page 15. I think I can find the cave, says Boke. I'd like to see what's inside myself. Have you forgotten the King's Guard? Asked Reynold. There's a little used path that we can take to get by the guard. The less they know about our comings and goings, the better. Reynold shakes his head. I'll stay here and wait for you to return. I don't want anything to do with dragons. Settled then, you say. Boke and I leave at dawn. After a few hours of sleep, you and Boke start off at daybreak. So we've already ditched Reynold, I guess? We're ditching him.
Just Reynold ditch.
Reynold ditch. Hashtag Reynold ditch.
Just Ricky. Hashtag Ricky ditch Reynold.
Reynold ditch. You follow a narrow, twisting street to the edge of town and then narrow path up into the low hills beyond. As you near Dragon Mountain, the trail becomes steeper and steeper. Just as you are crossing a shadowy clearing, you and Boke are riveted to the ground by an unseen and powerful force. Turn to page 26. All right.
Al came through with it's a map of my back.
Yeah,
it's a map of Eddie's back.
Just has Eddie's back on there. A burst of hearty laughter comes from the trees as a tall bearded figure wearing a long, elaborate patterned cloak steps into the clearing. He carries a long carved staff. The wizard Zarkon, exclaims Boke. So, you would dare to enter the cave in the mountains, Zarkon says. You would go down to the dragon's den itself, I'll wager, for treasure. Don't look so surprised. I've just been reading your minds. Nothing much to that. Wow. A little Zarkon shade there. Nothing much.
Man, Zarkon just right out. I don't know you, dude.
He's already throwing shade our way. All right, Zarkon
the
laughs.
guy's wearing a tablecloth. Look at him.
Exactly. He's wearing a tablecloth. Come on, people.
It's a curtain rod he's holding in his hands.
I got these off the drapes this morning. You like my little belt? The rope and drapes.
He's literally ripped those off the wall. He's like, I'm a wizard now. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Oh, man.
He got lit on. It's your Uncle Gene. Look at him. He got laid off. He got the coal mine.
Got laid off.
I'm a wizard.
I used to run this place. I'm going to be a wizard now. Get those drapes off there.
Oh, man. I'm tired of this.
All right. Zarkon laughs again. And you, Braganya, disguised as a boy, no less, he says, pointing his staff at Boke. With that, Boke's hat flies off, revealing a full head of beautiful blonde hair, which, coming undone, falls to her shoulders. "You're an old meddler, Zarkon," says Boke, whom you realize you must now call Vergana. "Stay out of this."
Be careful with that word.
Yeah, I know. "Stay out of this. We mean to find our fortunes in return." Zarkon frowns. "Watch your tongue, young lady. I could easily change you into a tadpole. Luckily, I like your spirit." Then he turns to you, "And you, wanderer, are the one I have waited for. Your guidance will be invaluable to me, because you're 9, and you took a correspondence course." No.
Zarkon advising.
Yes. "Let me introduce you to a friend." Turn to page 33. This guy is monologuing.
You're monologuing.
All right. The small figure of a dwarf child jumps into view. This is Nali, one of the few dwarves ever to have left Dragon Mountain. Zarkon continues. 3 years ago, he fell into an underground stream that carried him out of the mountain over a waterfall, miraculously unharmed. He was found on the bank of the lake below by a woodcutter. Since then, Nali has been raised by the woodcutter's family. Now he wants to go back into the mountain and return to his own family. Since my mission takes me to Dragon Mountain, I have promised to help him find his home. If you and Vergana will join us, perhaps we can help each other. We don't have much choice, Vergana whispers. Exactly, agrees Zarkon. Now, if memory serves me, we can take this path straight up the mountain. A rough climb, but it's the fastest way. Or we can take the other path, which follows a longer, windy route. That will leave us in better shape to explore the cave once we get there. We'll let our young adventurer decide. If you decide to go straight up the mountain, turn to page 18. If you decide to take the winding route, turn to page 86. All right. So straight up the mountain, or do we take the scenic route and take the windy path?
Classic choices.
Monologuing has in fact killed people. Okay.
It has. You're gonna just exposit right here. Just keep going while I come up with a plan while you keep talking. The long and winding road. That's a song, right?
Yes.
And then we have straight up the mountain. I think that's a Jane's Addiction song. That's coming down the mountain.
That's on side 2 of the honey rope album.
Honey Ropes, Chasing Emeralds.
Chasing Emeralds album, yes. Paul McCartney was on something with the King. Yeah. Oh, okay. So we got 1 vote for go up the mountain.
And 1 vote for a winding road, apparently.
Oh. Ooh,
We're split!
Kim's coming through with the emojis too. So, okay.
She is. She's bringing the emoji game.
All right. So we're split. So, Eddie, what do you think? Do you want heads straight up the mountain? Tails?
I say heads straight up the mountain, tails the long and winding road.
Okay, here we go. Heads. Straight up the mountain.
Head up the mountain, page 18, going back.
Oh, we're going to go back. Okay.
Pulling a little dirty trick on us.
Yeah, making us
18.
go back here.
Released from Zarkon's spell. Are we under a spell?
Oh, yeah, remember we were grounded, we were stuck.
Oh, yes. You stride forward eagerly, leading the others straight up the mountain. After hours of climbing, the 4 of you reach the entrance to the cave. It is a shallow cave with smooth, dark walls. All of you search the cave carefully. You find nothing inside and no openings going deeper. I guess we might as well go back, Nali says. Wait! Exclaims Curtain Rod holding Zarkon.
Drape boy.
I sense a hollowness beyond the part of this wall. Stand back, all of you. In the dim light of the cave, Zarkon's eyes begin to glow. A ray of light emanates from them, striking the back wall. See, I knew that our Uncle Zarkon was smoking the marijuana leaves.
The wacky tobacco.
The wacky tobacky. His eyes are glowing in the dark. Slowly, a round spot on the wall begins to turn luminous red. Sparks fly from it. A hole starts to form in the rock and then grows larger. A strong rush of air flows through the cave and into the newly formed opening. Suddenly, Zarkon grabs his head, groans, and falls to the floor of the cave. That's what happens, kids, when you come down off those drugs.
Oh,
Don't do them.
The devil's lettuce, according to Al.
Don't do it. The devil's lettuce, the electric spinach. That stuff will kill you.
Oh, man.
His face is very pale, and that's true of Al Garrison as well. That is the most I can do, he says. My energy is exhausted. That's our Uncle Zarkon, all right. Does one freaking thing, and he's done for the day.
Yeah, he just grabs the drapes and goes to bed.
I'm done. He's not going to take my robes. The underground forces here are very powerful and do not like to be disturbed. I am not sure we should use this entrance to the mountain. You just opened it, bro.
It's too late now.
If you agree with Zarkon and try to find another way into the mountain, turn to page 32. If you try to convince Zarkon that you should explore this new opening, turn to page 11.
Yeah, it's already open.
That's the second track on our new album, Emerald Hunting.
Explore the new
second
opening.
track is Explore the New Opening. It's like a job, like a position.
Yeah. Does that have benefits? Do I get vacation time with that?
You're right, you do. You get to get what's that kid's name again? Borko? What was his name again?
Oh yeah, Bork. Boke.
You get some Boke points.
Boke points. Oh,
Boke
yes.
bucks. Boke bucks.
Boke bucks. Yes.
All right. Boke bucks.
I don't want those. Boke coin. So it's a new cryptocurrency. Boke coin.
So again, do we try to find another entrance? Or do we convince Uncle Zarkon that we should explore this new opening? Because he just ripped open a hole in the wall and was like, I got a feeling we shouldn't go.
Even though I made the wall there, a hole there. So yeah, do we find another opening or do we use the new hole that Zarkon burned through the wall with?
So Kim is saying explore this new opening.
Okay. Or does she mean find another route? I don't know.
Well, explore is the only word mentioned in that choice. So I'm assuming.
Oh, okay. Yeah, explore. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So.
And the other one is try to find another one. Use the.
Wow, that could be.
Al agrees. Al agrees.
Yes. All right. Page 11.
11 it is, sir. You're up.
All right. That's me. Zarkon, you say, I think we should keep going into the mountain from here. Another entrance may just be as dangerous. You wait a while until Zarkon recovers and sits up with Vagana's help. All right, we'll try it, he says. Nolly, crawl in and see if the rest of us will fit.
Ooh,
after yeah, I know. Make the dwarf go through. After about 15 minutes, Nolly returns. The passage is tight, even for me, he reports, but it widens out into a large cavern after about 100 feet. It's very dark. I'll need some kind of light if I'm going to go back and investigate. This time we'll all go. All of us who wish to, Zarkon says, looking at Vagana.
Man, more shade.
I know. After you, she replies, age before beauty. I hope you'll still have your sense of humor when this adventure is over, Zarkon mutters. With this, he disappears into the hole. The three of you follow. You get stuck a few times, but make it through, with nothing worse than a slightly skinned elbow and a bruised knee. Go to the next page. Zarkon holds up his staff, or curtain rod. Sorry. Yeah. Yes. The end of it glows bright red like a flaming coal. Once your eyes become accustomed to the darkness, the red light is quite adequate to see by. You're in a large cavern. Stalactites hang from the ceiling, and huge water-carved structures like half-melted statues are spread across the floor. Suddenly, a horde of small, flying creatures comes sailing at you. Vampire bats, shouts Zarkon. Shut your eyes tight. Turn to page 4.
4?
I know, we're going back to the beginning. All right. You obey Zarkon's command. Suddenly, there's an explosion and a bright flash of light. The bats turn in mid-flight and vanish back into the darkness. I think we're safe for the moment, Zarkon says. Let's see if I can get a bit more light out of this curtain rod. Zarkon wraps his staff against his arm. The end of the staff glows bright white through light into the farthest reaches of the cavern. You notice Nolly over on the other side, scraping frantically at the wall. The edge of something, a door perhaps, begins to appear in his fingers, under his fingers. I do believe we've found something, Zarkon says to him. Stand back and I'll see what I can do. Zarkon waves his curtain rod back and forth at the wall. There is a cracking and splintering sound as the wall alternately expands and contracts until it finally collapses with a loud crash. A huge cloud of dust rises from the rubble. As the dust clears, an elaborate sculpted door appears, its metal gleaming in the light from Zarkon's curtain rod. By my word, exclaims Zarkon, will you look at that, complete with an inscription, dwarfish no less. Perhaps, Nolly, you would like to translate. The three of you look at Nolly expectantly, but he stands pale as a ghost and shaking with fear. Turn to page 8. A lot of reading before we get to a choice.
Around.
It's a curse directed at all dwarfs. It's too horrible to repeat. Nolly stutters.
Zarkon's like, oh, good. Thank God.
Good.
I thought it was for me. Oh.
What they did is they put the peanut butter on the top shelf, and I have no step stool.
Oh, the cereal's on the top of the fridge. I
can't get to it. It's the entrance to the realm of Tarlane, says Zarkon, the dreaded dragon master himself. He's the one I've come to stop. I, for one, must go through the door. I'm sorry, but I can't go with you, says Nolly. I know, Zarkon says. Don't feel bad. You'll find another way to your people. Wow.
Your people?
Doesn't even care. I'll go with you, Zarkon, says Regana. Someone should go back with Nolly and help him on his search, Zarkon says. All right. If you decide to go back with Nolly, turn to page 74. If you insist on staying with Zarkon and Vergana, go to the next page. All right. Man. So do we help out Nolly, or do we stay with Zarkon and Vergana and get the treasure?
There you go.
Or do we get the peanut butter off the refrigerator?
I love how we are very specific on abusing our gnome friend, our dwarf friend.
I know.
So we've got a split vote again. Equal amount of votes for stay, and another equal amount of votes for help out the dwarf. So
all right,
let's flip things up. Let's do heads is to stay with Zarkon.
Okay.
And tails is to go with the dwarf.
With Nolly. Oh,
wait. No, last minute vote.
Last minute vote here.
Oh, Jill coming in over the top ropes.
Stay with Zarkon. So we're going to stay.
Gets it. Wow, look at that.
Okay. So next page. All right, that's you, Eddie.
Next page. I've come this far. I've come this far by being a braggart, annoying, and overconfident. I'm not turning back now. It's all right, says Nolly. I'm quite content to try to find my way alone.
Wow. As he kicks the rock next to him and just
kicks a rock.
Downtrodden.
We're the worst to our friends in these stories.
We are.
It's all, you watch Nolly disappear back down the passageway to the cave. You feel a slight tinge in your chest, like maybe you're selfish. And then you realize you're the best.
And
everybody exists. And everybody exists just to serve you.
Yeah, exactly.
Your narcissism shoots through the ceiling.
That's just narcissism welling up in your chest. You pull out a mirror and look at yourself and say, ain't I wonderful?
And kiss it.
Yeah.
All right. Then you turn to the sculptured door. It pushes open easily, and you, Vergana, and Zarkon step through. You find yourselves in a corridor with walls of metal and a domed ceiling low enough for you to reach up and touch. When you do, you feel a slight tingling in your fingers. That's because you're being electrocuted.
Yeah, 1,000 volts.
The corridor is straight as an arrow. You walk single file, just like Al Garrison. You walk single file for what seems like miles. Finally, you see a tiny dot of bluish light far ahead. When you reach it, you see that it is the open entrance to a small circular room. At the opposite side are 3 more doors, all closed. The center door has a small circle above it with an arrow drawn inside the circle. The door has no latch, but Zarkon presses a spot halfway up the door frame. Silently, the door slides open, revealing a small, square room inside. I feel like I'm reading a D&D manual now. 13. I know of these rooms, says Zarkon. The only person more like braggadocious in this story than you is Zarkon.
Zarkon, yeah, he's as arrogant as we are.
For a guy who stole his robe off the curtains and is using a curtain rod
as a
staff, he's pretty cocky.
He is.
I know of these rooms, says Zarkon, stroking his beard. That one exists in our time is strange. Oh, that one exists in our time is strange. They possess a peculiar magic. They can suddenly take you up or down. It's an elevator, bro.
It's called an elevator, yeah. Where you been, Zarkon?
This one has all the marks of... They can take you up or down. It's magic, sorcery, if you will. This one has all the marks of being directly controlled by Tarlane, the Dragon Master. We'd better avoid it if we can. The other 2 doors have latches. Vergana has opened one of them. Inside, a steep circular stairway winds upward. You open the 3rd door to find another long corridor. This one, however, has rough, jagged rock walls. Vergana comes over to look. This tunnel is more to my liking than that steep stairway, she says. The stairway is more likely to lead us to where we want to go, but I'll leave it up to you, Zarkon says, looking at you. If you decide to follow the rough-hewn tunnel, turn to page 101. If you decide to take the stairway, turn to page 24.
Oh, there we go. Rough-hewn tunnel or stairway?
Stairway to heaven.
I was just going to say that. I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
So let us know in the chat what we should do. I love how our crazy uncle wearing drapes is telling us what to do. Or letting us make decisions.
I know the stairs are probably the best bet, but you do whatever.
You do whatever you want, kid.
You're 9. You're 9 years old.
Take the stairs or follow the...
Following...
Oh, we're split.
We're split again. Let's give it a beat here. I know Jill had come in like as we were getting ready to flip the coin. You had your thumb poised. Oh, there we go.
Rough-hewn tunnel it is. So,
Rough
page
tunnel.
101.
Man, the emoji game, she is good. Look at that.
Oh, wow. That's like an Easter Island head. And is that a door?
I guess.
Yeah. Man, Jill, she took a correspondence course in emojis.
She could teach that class.
She teaches the correspondence course in emojis.
Secret tunnel.
So 101. Let me get there here. All right. Let's try the tunnel, you say. At least we won't have to do any hard climbing. The 3 of you go into the tunnel. The air is...
Laziness way.
I know. Come on. The air inside is very warm. Soon it becomes hotter and hotter. Oh, I already know what's coming. Finally, you have to stop. Going this way was probably a mistake, you admit. We should turn back. What happened to our arrogant self?
I know, right? Instantly gone.
Instantly gone.
You're like,
you pull out the mirror and say, "It's okay. It's all right. We can still do this."
Who's the best? You're the best.
It's the best. Just then, a loud roar from behind you fills the tunnel. A blast of flame follows. "What is that?" asked Vergana in a worried voice. "A fire lizard," says Zarkon. "They are not as large as dragons, but they can be just as deadly. As you've seen, they can breathe fire. Unlike dragons, they are unable to fly. However, even the smallest fire lizard can outrun a horse." Another roar, much closer this time, fills the tunnel. Whatever it is, it's coming in your direction, fast. The 3 of you dash down the tunnel in the opposite direction. Turn to page 55. Yeah, Kim says, when will you learn to listen to Kim? Yeah, I have a feeling we might be dead here soon, but we'll see. You never know. Suddenly, you come out of the tunnel onto the narrow slab of rock that juts out over the vast circular pit. You almost stumble into it, but you catch yourself in time and warn Vergana and Zarkon, who are behind you. The three of you huddle on the narrow ledge, bracing yourself against the wall. Seconds later, the fire lizard charges out of the tunnel. Unable to stop itself, it sails over the pit. You see its evil claws flash in the air, its legs flailing in desperation as it arcs into the depths below. A piercing wail echoes about the circular pit as the fire lizard disappears into the void. The sound of its screams become fainter and fainter, trailing out to complete silence. You strain to hear the fire lizard hit bottom. You never do. Then,
oh man,
I love
we're
that
dark.
little jab there.
I want to hear it die.
Ooh,
Oh
ooh.
no.
Never mind. Then you hear another roar from the tunnel behind you. Another fire lizard is racing toward you. Quickly, all three of you squeeze back against the wall, but this fire lizard manages to stop just in time to keep from falling over the edge. It sits there with its blazing eyes watching you. How long can you balance on the narrow ledge trapped between the bottomless pit and a fire lizard? Not long. The end. Wow. That's a cool little twist there. There's not one dragon. There's two.
Ooh, double barrel dragons. You like the 80s, like double dragons.
Double dragons. Oh man, that was good. I thought, we lived. We got the treasure, and then all of a sudden, wait, there's another one. No, Never mind. Okay. Get your curtain rod out, Zarkon.
Zarkon, where's your curtain rod now? I hope those are asbestos flame-proof curtains,
flame-proof curtains, buddy. Because you're about to yeah. He had the special leave, so he got baked.
Oh, there it is. Your dad joke episode. This adventure was crazy. First, we hoisted ourselves upon two people unasked for.
Yeah.
Like, hey, how's it going?
Just brazenly invited ourselves in.
If you've ever had that happen to you in life, where you're just having a conversation with a friend and just some random stranger's like, so you guys like comics, huh?
Yeah.
So weird.
Hey, by the way, you guys just need to let me read your comics,
No, thank you. Yeah, we do that. We find a hobo wizard who might be our uncle.
Wearing a curtain, wearing drapes.
Befriended and then hurt the feelings of a gnome, or a dwarf.
A dwarf, yeah.
Yeah, and then died by a dragon that's not a dragon.
yeah, by fire-breathing dragon on the edge of a cliff. So
Uncle Zarkon could not wait to mansplain everything.
Yes, he loved to mansplain. Well, we kind of like to mansplain too, but Zarkon loved to mansplain.
I would say choose your own adventure books can't exist without mansplaining.
Yes.
It seems like that's what they are.
That's all they do is just mansplain everything. But, we're 9.
It's like most people turn doorknobs clockwise, but actually they're designed to be turned counterclockwise because the spring inside is toleranced. Where are you going? Where are my friends?
Where'd y'all go? Why do I just have a bunch of knives in front of me?
Where did all my knives go and why are they in my back?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Notice the knives in my back?
Behold my knife storage solution.
That's my knife. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. What a good
one.
Love it. Well, that was fun, Eddie. Well, like we said at the beginning, we'll do this again in 2 weeks. But in the meantime, you can go to youchoosepodcast.com, check out all the past episodes, find different ways to connect with us, make a suggestion, and join us next time live in the chat, because that's the most fun.
It is the most fun. And like you said before, we are on Facebook Live. We're also on Twitch.
Yep.
Look for us there, and we're on all the social medias, all the Facebooks and Instagrams, and you can send us a message that way. We'd love to hear from you.
Yep.
And until next time,
you choose the adventure.
Look at that. In
unison. Yes. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening. It means a lot that you took the time to hear what we have to say. Please go to youchoosepodcast.com for all the different ways you can connect with us and how you can be part of the live event. And until next time, you choose the adventure.